Hey guys, once again, I thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today we're just going to be talking about, I'm sorry, let me back up. My name's Akeem. I am your grasshopper today, okay? Just wanted to introduce myself real quick. Today we're going to be talking about networking tips, okay guys? When you're going to those events or networking meetings, or you're amongst the professionals at a big event or anything like that, we're going to talk about making you a superstar when you at these events, so you can be, standing like Superman and, be a superstar at these networking events, okay? I'm not going to bore you and tell you, to dress professional, have business cards handy. Let's just assume that you know that. I really want to give you some meat and potatoes of things you need, and the things that will propel you into success when you're networking. All right? I want to give you this quote before we start anything. I want you to write this down, text it to yourself, email it, fax it, whatever you need to do. Write it down and look at it. And it's a famous quote. It's your net worth is determined by your network. I'm gonna say it again. Your net worth is determined by your network. So the bigger your network gets, the bigger your inner circle gets, the more income gravitates to you, the more influence you have, the better life is, and life is honky-dory. All right, so here we go, guys. We're gonna dive right into this. The first point is, while you're watching this video, pause it so you write down these points, because they're really going to be powerful to you. So pause. Okay, the first point is, this first point is actually done even before you get to these networking meetings and the events, and it's called personal development. You need to personal develop daily, okay? What that means is you need to become a better you, plain and simple. And don't take offense to that, guys. Everybody needs to personal develop day. The greatest leaders, the greatest people you look up to, the greatest people you admire, personal develop daily, and they constantly personal develop themselves to be a better person. Because you know what life is about? Life is about people gravitating to other people. People don't really sell products. People, McDonald's and them sell products, but when you're really on your own business, people gravitate towards you and not towards your products. And once they gravitate towards you, your products is almost, you don't even have to sell them. All right, guys? So the point is, personal develop daily. You need this. Whatever you do, read books on self-development or personal development. Listen to audios or DVDs. The famous people that out there that are good with this is Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn, Tony Robbins. I could go on and get these guys' books. Think and Grow Rich. Great one. How to Win Influence. How to Win Friends and Influence People. This is, hands down, this is one of the greatest books. People read the Bible to personal develop daily, but you have to personal develop daily and get these keys and get it into you so you can be a people person, and so you'll be able to be that superstar that you're called to be. All right, the next point, pause if you need that. The next point is, when you get to these events, find a common ground when you're having conversations or when you start to interact with people. What does that mean? When people are talking, find that common ground with them. You'll hear them say something if they have a family, or they had, say they had 3 kids. Oh, I got 3 kids too. Wow, that's amazing. and things of that nature. Or you hear people like, oh, I'm coming from Seattle. Or, my brother been in Seattle. And in that way, you'll be able to pick up a conversation and be able to relate to that person. And that's how you build relationships, is you have to relate to the people. So when you're doing this, find that common ground. If whatever it is, if they've been to England, your sister been to England, or your aunt been to England, or whatever it is, or you've been to England personally, and you'll be able to find that common ground within them. All right, and there's a tool that is used that you can start any conversation, okay? And before I tell you this tool, write this down. Be a master in asking questions. Okay? Be a master in asking questions. You know why? Because then this way you'll get people into talking. You get people to open up in conversations. Because let me tell you a key point. People don't want to hear about you. They want to talk about themselves. Remember that. text message. Okay? Okay, be a master at asking questions. And this tool I'm about to tell you is an acronym, and it's called FORM. You might have heard it before, you might have not, but I'm going to give it to you guys. FORM. F as in Frank, O as in Oscar, R as in Romeo, M as in Mike. FORM. And it's an acronym. And what that stands for is friends, occupation, recreation, message. You can start any conversation with this acronym. Any conversation with anybody. I don't care who they are. Friends and family. You start to, ask about, have they any kids or family, single, are they married, or the friends, their inner circles. Start the conversation. Things of that nature. Friends and family. That's what the S is for. You ask questions. The O, occupation. What do they do? Or what business do they run? You know what I mean? Ask about what job you at, where you at, where you work at, what business you own, where is it at? You work at home, you work in a traditional store. That's what the O is for. R, recreation. What do you do to have fun? Woo! Ain't that a good one? Great conversation starter. What do you do to have fun, or what do you do just to chill? All right? And the M is for your message. Whatever your message is to them, tell them why you came, or whatever it may be. That's the M. That's your message. That's the key point while you're starting up this whole conversation. And I'll be honest with you guys, depending on how the conversation goes, you might not even get to the R and to the M. You might just need the F and the O, because sometimes I'm a living witness, the conversations just take off after that. After you found so much common ground, and after you found about their family or their kids and what they do, the conversations, you start to relate. And what do relate equals to? Relationships. And then now you're building relationships. So the tool is FORM, and it's an acronym. Remember, write that down. Pause. Say it again, King. FORM. FORM, acronym, friends and family. O is for the occupation, R is for recreation, M is for your message. So remember that. And this key point is, and you're going to be like, yeah, I don't have to work on that. Yes, you do. The last key point is be a great listener. You have to be a great listener, because once again, people don't want to hear about you. They want to talk about themselves. So be a great listener. People love a great listener. You'll notice people go on and on and on all day if you be a great listener. And don't just sit there and act like you listen. Really be interested. That's why you use the FORM. That's why you'll find the common ground. Really be interested in what they're saying. Oh my goodness. Woo! And then after, be a great listener. And what this all relates to is be a relationship builder at the end of the story, guys. God bless. Be an inspiration. I love you guys. Peace.